Hey guys, Shannon here from My Code School, and I wanted to share with you today what I think is a really powerful strategy for raising kids and also making sure we can move them in a positive way from using too much screen into more creative, productive outlets. And it was a strategy or a concept that I was introduced to by a man by the name of Stephen Covey, probably about 20 years ago, and it's called the emotional bank account. Now he didn't use it this way, but I'm using it for raising kids. And I'm going to introduce you to that now. So if you look over here, it's called the emotional bank account, and like any bank account, we can have deposits and we can have withdrawals. Now with our children, we make deposits every single day. So these deposits include things like sharing quality time with your children, either one-to-one ideally, or in the group, or in the family setting. Promises kept, that when you make a promise to your child, you actually keep those promises. That's a deposit in the emotional bank account for your child. Love shown, telling them that you love them, giving them a cuddle, showing love daily. Family rituals, you might have a family pizza night on a Sunday night, or you might do something as a family that you do consistently that becomes a ritual. Again, that's a deposit in an emotional bank account for your child. And shared experiences. So there's common shared experiences that you have with your child or as a family. So you're depositing, making rich, healthy deposits in your child's emotional bank account. Because at the end of the day, there's going to be times as a parent where you need to make withdrawals. And those withdrawals are things like when a child steps out of the boundaries that you've established for them, and that you need to apply a consequence to that. You need to do that. Or if you need to give them constructive feedback. Sometimes kids don't always take that on board, even though you frame it the right way, in a positive way. So they can act like withdrawals from this emotional bank account. But if your bank account, your emotional bank account with your child is stacked with deposits, then every time you have to give a little bit of consequences or feedback to your child, it's not going to make a big deal. Okay? They'll be much more open and receptive to receive that. But if you don't make many deposits in your child's emotional bank account, and that's only got one or two or hardly anything there, but you're constantly giving them consequences and maybe negative feedback, then that's really going to have a negative impact on the relationship with your child. So learning for today is stack your child's emotional bank account, make sure there's plenty of deposits, and in those few times where you do need to make some withdrawals, they're going to be much more open and receptive to getting that, which is going to make them much more positive. So when it comes to screen time, and you've got lots of deposits, if you need to put some consequences or give them some feedback around their screen time usage, then it's going to be much more effective than if you don't have any deposits on this side of your bank account. Hope that's been some help, guys, and I will chat to you soon.